walking back from the gym and thinking about, as I cook here, kind of how I got into the gym. And I think it's kind of a funny story. So it all started back probably 15 years ago, and oddly enough, it started with a girl. Probably my first, if not second, heartbreak. Girl left me, didn't know what to do with myself, so instead of sitting there being super anxious, I started lifting. So yeah, instead of being anxious and sitting around and being depressed and upset, what more of a better thing can you do than get in shape? And that's kind of where it all started. Well, I guess I'd just say I started with P90X in my dad's basement, and then did the whole 90-day challenge or whatever it was. And then I was like, all right, I feel good enough. I have the least cardio down. I should join a gym. So I joined Planet Fitness and went to Planet Fitness for years. But it really ties into the gym is so much more than just working out. It's a mental escape. It's a place to meet friends. It's so much. And it becomes part of the routine. It becomes part of your life. Everyone goes through something or has to start, but the hardest part is starting. And then once you get going, you just tell yourself to keep going. So I think the gym has just taught me so much about myself and consistency and discipline. But I hear all the time people don't have time, or they're intimidated, or they don't want to, or they don't want to make the time. But you make time for so many other things. I brush my teeth every morning and every night. I go to work, or I went to an office job and I was never late for X amount of years. I've just made the gym so much of my routine. And look, I'm not trying to be some crazy fitness influencer or whatever, but I want to get bigger for me, and I want to be healthier for me, and I want to do it for me. And there's no downsides to it. So I think it's so interesting that people have such a hard time with consistency. Yet they're doing consistency every day in their lives. They get up, with an alarm or not, basically at the same time every morning, do their morning routine, get in their car, drive to work. As we all know, you can't be late to work. Do whatever someone tells them to do all day, or work hard so you can get to a point you can tell yourself what to do. Regardless, to get in their car and do the same thing every day. But you design that life. You pick what you want to do. Everyone has some sort of consistency or discipline in your life of your day-to-day things. So if you just start incorporating, well, what I did, because I can't even talk about you, I started incorporating all of these aspects of my life into a routine that is no different if I go work for someone. So I wake up every day at 6:30 without an alarm. I brush my teeth, come out, eat my oats, and go to the gym. No different than going to work. So yes, I have more time, but even up until a year ago, I worked a 9 to 6 my whole life. Get out of work at 6, got to the gym by 6:30, lifted for an hour, hour and a half, went home and ate. It was just part of my day. So there are things externally that happen in your day, but if you make not even the gym, just being healthy part of your day-to-day routine, the consistency and the discipline doesn't even matter because you're just doing it. Just like your normal day-to-day life. Easy meal. 6 eggs, 3 pieces of Canadian bacon, spinach, feta, 2 pieces of sourdough. I just went from a half avocado to a quarter just to cut down calories, but I'll probably eat the rest of the avocado throughout the day. Glass of water. This is my post-gym meal. I can supply macros if anyone's actually interested, but this is basically what I eat every day. But again, going back to exactly what I was just saying, it's not hard. I buy the same stuff every day. After I go to the gym, I eat. So getting myself in a routine takes the guesswork out of everything. So once you start changing your day or changing your routine to suit what you want to do, it's pretty easy in my opinion, and you just keep doing the same thing every day until you see results.